What's up guys, it's your Super Players back at it again with another video. And due to popular demand and people asking me what was the deck list that I was using for Bergamo, so you guys were all asking, and I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. I've taken some locals. It's done pretty decent against Ginyu veggies and pretty much anything that it's kind of meta right now, and it holds itself up to it. But I wouldn't say it's the meta deck coming out, but it's a fun deck, and if you guys want to try it out, try it out. You saw how much fun I had in the video, and let's get to the deck profile. So like I was saying, this is the Bergamo deck list that I used for our battle, and I've been running in the locals, and it's been pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's the most meta deck out there, but it gives the meta a run for its money, and it's a very fun deck. And those of you that just want to do it, run it. I love Bergamo, and it's one of my favorite decks, to be honest. And let's get to it. So Bergamo, when this card attacks the leader card, draw one card, very typical of the TOP leaders. And when you're at 4 lives or less, awaken and restand 2 of your energies and put them to active. And when he's awakened, this is what he does. So if permanent, when Lavender and Basil are in play in your battle area, your opponent's leader card cannot attack. So pretty much you're gonna lock them out from drawing. And when this card attacks, draw 1 card. So you're pretty much, this is a lockout deck. So I'm trying to make this as consistent as possible. And so far as I pretty much get the board out with the dogs. And yeah, let me get to it. So you gotta run the dogs, obviously. So you run 4 Trio to Danger's Lavender. And what he does when there's another Trio to Danger's card in the battle area, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less and KO it. So if you happen to have another Trio to Danger's or another dog squad or the bros, you pretty much KO any problematic card, whether it be Kaba or Kale or pretty much King Vegeta. You pretty much get rid of it, or those 3-drop boos. Like I'm telling you, this is a very consistent deck, and you'll be swarming the field with your dogs pretty quickly. And Trio to Danger's Basil, great card. And like I said, if there's another Trio to Danger's in play in your battle area, this card gains 1000 for each energy, and you have dual attack. So pretty much he's like the set 1 Goku from Galactic Battle, the leader. And what's great about this is that you're gonna ramp up real fast and really quick, and a lot of energy. So pretty much you go from 15 to 25 if you have 10 energies, but usually you'll have 7, so he's a 22 beat stick, and it's very it's a big threat, to be honest. And there we go. And then moving on, we have Trio to Danger's Bergamo, 4 of them. This is one of the best Trio to Danger's cards in my opinion, just because he gives all your Trio to Danger's Lavender and Basil barrier. So if you have them out on the board, they get barrier, and when this card is attacked, it gains 5000 power for duration of turn. And if he's in rest mode, your opponent can't attack any other battle cards besides this guy, so you're forced to swing at him. And if you have 2 of them, you pretty much lock out your opponent from attacking. And with the leader card, your leader can't even attack anymore. That, like, it gets stuck pretty much. So this is what makes this card great. It's a lockout deck. It just makes it very threatening, and it just locks out your opponent pretty fast. And we run 3 of the 5-drop Bergamo. I'm not a big fan of the 5-drop just because I don't really like playing him that much, but he does come in handy when you need him. And when Lavender and Basil are in play, your opponent cannot place cards in their energy. So pretty much it locks their energy out. But usually that it doesn't really matter when they at that point. If you bring him out, that's kind of like you're trying to go for game because he's double strike, and them having energy doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's not really the big play I play. I usually play the 4-drop more just because he gives everybody barrier, and I would go that route rather than the 5-drop. And we do have the 1-drop for the Universe 9. And what this guy does is you search the top 3, add 1 Universe 9 card to your hand. And it just makes it very consistent, and it filters the deck out quickly with this guy as well. So if you happen to have him in hand, when you play this guy, Universe 9 Striker Oregano, you reveal 1 of your Universe 9 cards and you place it in the bottom of your deck, and you draw 2. So you're pretty much filtering the deck pretty fast, and I really like this card just because of that reason. But turn 2, you probably might not play this depending on what you have or what you're going up against. Be careful, because he is 2 energy. Just be careful what you do with this guy. Moving on, you guys need to get on those free blockers, man. This guy, Universe 9 Striker, if there's a Universe 9 card on the field, you pretty much play this guy for free. So those of you that don't play free blockers, you need to start running them, because this will save your butt in any game against Universe 9, those aggro Universe 9, Universe 7, Frieza when they bring out Victory Strike, or even like those Ginyu Veggies, if they're just gonna swing at you, you just stop the attack. And I don't know, man, and this pretty much could get you a W against any deck if you just swing with him and they're at 1 life. He's a free 1k 5k beater, and you power him up and you pretty much could kill him with this guy. And it's a great card. It's a free blocker, and you guys need to like get on that train, man, because free blockers are where it's at now. Especially the way the meta's going and how the format's going, you want to survive as much as possible. And Cyril, the super combo, we run 4 of these. When you're at 5 lives or less, you pretty much use it and you get 10k boost and you draw a card. And people are going to always double strike you at 5 lives, so this comes in clutch for many situations. And it's a great super combo, and it's Universe 9, because when you do that, this deck is all Universe 9, so you want to be able to ramp up your energy with this play. When you play Comfrey, you play a Universe, choose up to 1 of Universe 9 card in your hand with a cost less than or equal to the amount of energy you have on play, and you play it. So typically you want to keep this guy out once you have 3, ramp up as fast as, well, you can't ramp up that fast, but you ramp up and then you bring out this guy. So what he does is you run 4 Universe 9 Kais, and when you play this card, look at the top 2 cards from your deck and choose any number of Universe 9 among them and add them to your energy, and then shuffle your deck. So this guy is pretty much an objection for free. If you have this guy and you play him and you play him, you're pretty much you're objectioning for pretty much for free. You get 2 energies, not just 1 but 2. If they happen to be Universe 9, and with this deck, you definitely will hit a Universe 9, no matter what. And then we run 3 Iron Battler Chappelle. What this guy is, he's made for those decks that stall you out, or you just want to bounce back one of their cards that happens to be on the field to the bottom of their deck. And this is made for stalling out. Usually I don't play this guy. He comes in handy depending on the matchup, but most of matches they're swinging at you anyway. But yeah, so this guy comes in handy when they're stalling you out. I only run 3. And then I do run 3 Dangerous Triangle, just because you don't want to see this card late game or mid game, because it's going to hurt. So you kind of just want to see it ASAP. And then when you see it again, just throw it as energy. Or just scare your opponent and pretend you have more cards in hand and they think it's an objection, or not an objection, but whiz, caution or something. Just scare them. But like I said, this card comes in handy for energy. But you don't want to see this late game, because it's going to hurt you when you draw it, or mid game. So you kind of want to be careful with that. Just want to search it out as fast as you can so you can start locking out your opponent. And one of my favorite negates is Shining Blaster, just because you can stop an attack, and if your leader's Universe 9, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy of 4 or less and return it to their hand. So even if once you lock out your opponent, any card is pretty much vulnerable to this. So you could pretty much bounce back any card like Kaba, those apes that are 4 or less, and just get them out of here. You don't need them on the field, and this will definitely get rid of it. And it comes in handy. I like it. I only run 3. These are only 3 negates because we have free blockers anyway. And then the 4 cards that aren't Universe 9 are Sensu Bean, just to restand your energy, and Unyielding Spirit Trunks, just because I feel like you don't really want to tap out all the time, and you want to keep at least 1 energy active in case you need a combo out. So I run these 4 only. It's very hard just because you want to keep a Universe 9 archetype just so you can ramp up as fast as you can. So I ran 2 of each, and it comes in handy and is very crucial in this format because you don't want to tap out. And if you are awakening, this guy will pretty much restand all your energy if you happen to have like 4 or 5 swing, sensu, whatever you need to do, and it brings pressure to your opponent. And there you guys have it. This is pretty much the deck I ran in the battle with C-Rod. It was fun, and it's one of my favorite decks. Like, comment, subscribe, comment what you guys think I should remove or what you guys would add for the current format. It's going to change obviously with the new set coming out. And make sure you comment below that any archetype or leader you want to see us mix around and then have as a battle. Comment it. Last deck C-Rod made was Goku Black with apes. Like, it was a unique deck and it worked. And if you want to see us battle with something crazy, maybe Bergamo with maidens, or who knows what deck out there, like what other deck you guys want to see, just comment it in the comment section and we'll definitely make it and and shout you guys out. And don't forget to check out the PLAYA's website where you guys can make the deck list, and if it's unique enough, we'll put it on our channel and shout you guys out. And like we always say, stay super.